tradition here, not one.
Got one in here. Kirby Caroline comes from Cairo. And it's full of Eastern promise, I bet she is. Look at that, enough to put a smile on the face of the Sphinx, eh? Wouldn't mind 1,001 nights there myself.
Bit of time.
I wonder what cow pie tastes like. You ever had cow pie, Jim?
Can't say I have, Phil, no. I'm getting a lot of tongue pie lately, though.
Tongue pie? Ugh.
No, you don't eat it. It's called being told off.
Oh. Cheer up, Connie.
What do Arabs eat in common?
Camel burgers.
I have to find myself a British husband soon, or else I'll have to go back to the Philippines and marry my fat cousin.
Dates.
He's got big, thick lips, big red nose, and...
Sheep's eyes.
How you know this, Jimmy? You never see my cousin.
What?
He live in Manila.
What are you talking about?
Manila, where the envelopes come from.
I was talking to Paula. Hey, look, look, there's a million Arab restaurants in the West End. Why don't you, like, do it on takeaways?
Takeaways? This is an important guest Mr. Palmer's got coming. I mean, I'm not a heater-upper. I'm a first-class cook.
There goes the lie detector.
Right, you lot. Let's be having you into line. Henry, sir.
Thank you, Henry, but they can all sit down. Now, as Henry has already informed you, we're about to receive a guest. Ali Ben Farwaz is the son of a very important client of mine. It's his first trip to London. He's young, arrogant, and has more pocket money per week than most of us see in a year.
Pity he ain't got a British passport then, eh, Connie?
In short, this young fella could well prove to be a right pain in the rear end. It's not going to be an easy couple of days for any of you, especially you ladies.
Ah, used to a bit of room service, are you?
Whilst he's here, it's going to be your job to drive him around town. Also, he wants someone to show him around some of the better nightclubs and discos.
Right.
So look after him.
Oh, hang on. Look after him. If he gets in trouble, he's on his own.
He'll have his own private bodyguard.
Hmm. You know what? He don't seem like half a bad bloke to me, Governor.
Paula, Henry will have a list of do's and don'ts on the food side of things. But he'll be eating out most nights, so don't get yourself all wound up.
Oh, thank heavens for that. The thought of cooking sheep's eyes fair turned my tummy over.
I don't suppose the sheep was all that over the moon about it either, darling.
Right. I'll leave Henry to fill you all in on the timetable.
Very good, sir. One of these days, laddie, that quick tongue of yours will land you right up to here in trouble. And when it does, I'll be right there to see you wriggling on the hook.
Sweetbreads.
What?
It's the other thing Arabs eat, sweetbreads.
Yes, and if you don't watch it, I'll have you hung by yours. Connie, over here. Now then, let's see. You'll need to do some extra duties in the guest rooms.
Check their passports first, love.
Out.
You know, this Arab must be very rich. I mean, private jet, private bodyguard.
Private camel.
Private camel. What on board too, Jim?
I don't know what you're laughing about. You've got to clear up after it. And I'd get a bigger shovel if I were you and all.
Red carpet, no less.
Yeah. In the old days, he could have flown in on one of his own. Oh, Bennett.
Salam alaikum, Ali.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Palmer. My father sends you his best wishes.
I trust he's in good health.
Right, Cocker? Oh, well, it's going to be a barrel of laughs this trip, isn't it? Just when it's you speak English? Okay, it's the good, ain't it, mate? Me a pack of the bags for you. Oh. Blimey, what's he got in here? The governor's old ream or what? I said, what's he got? Oh. Just well you done that, mate. Starting to get annoyed then.
This takes me back, Terence.
To what, Mr. Compton?
Montgomery, the Western Desert, inspecting me privates. Oh, thank you, Miss Sarah. Right, take up your lot. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Henry.
And may I bid you welcome, sir?
You can rise, my good man. Don't worry, Henry. He's house-trained, I think.
Ali, my daughter Sarah. Sarah, Ali.
Nice to meet you, Annie. Welcome to London.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here.
And that's Henry, in charge of the household.
Welcome, sir, on behalf of the staff.
Take his coat.
And this is the rest of the household. Terry, Connie, and Paula. I don't need to introduce James.
Indeed, no. This is not, of course, the main house, huh?
Unfortunately, yes. It's a far cry from the palace you're used to living in, Ali, but what it lacks in quantity, we hope it makes up for in quality.
Here, here.
Well, spot of lunch, I think, Henry.
Very good, sir. Paula, if you will.
Right, Daddy, shall I show Ali and his friend their room?
Fine.
Not friend, servant.
Not friend, servant. I can see that young fella getting right up your nose before too long, ago.
Arrogant young so-and-so, isn't he?
Yeah. I fell about when I see his railings.
He's got enough metal in his mouth to start another gold rush.
Got a smile like hubcap, hasn't he?
That's the fourth bottle of wine, Mr. Compton.
Yes. Ali bin Fawaz is pouring it down his neck like it's going out of fashion.
I thought Muslims weren't supposed to drink.
I'm afraid our friend is a city slicker, Paula. Not for him, the black tents in the desert, the coughing of the camels, the smoke of camel dung fires in the dawn.
You make it sound so romantic, Mr. Compton.
Yes, I even went to the trouble of finding out where the east was in case he wanted to say his prayers. But I'm afraid he's not interested in Mecca.
Betting shop or bingo hall.
Just the sort of remark one would expect from you. What's all this?
Well, going up West Orange, taking Ali round a few nightclubs. Sarah's coming along.
Miss Sarah, you just mind your manners, lady, and don't get into any trouble.
Trouble is the least of our problems. We'll have one top with us, won't we? All right, one top, me son. The man from Del Monte, he says yeah.
What was all that about?
He is his master's bodyguard, Paula. He has to test his master's food and drink. One top. Is that this poor man's name?
Well, I don't know his name. I can't speak Arabic. It's just the name I've picked him with.
Dare I ask, how did you arrive at the name One Top?
Well, he looks like the four tops rolled into one, doesn't he? One top. Oi!
Evening. Are you members?
No, but our chauffeur won't be very
Ah, well,
long.
this is a members-only club. Now, hold on, Abdul. You might own Harrods, but that don't cut no ice with me. On the other hand,
Shall we?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
A bottle of your best champagne.
I hope James doesn't have a problem getting past that sticky on the door.
James, this man is a servant, yes?
James, the servant, hardly. James is a chauffeur with a difference.
He is a servant. You should not be worrying about him. In my country, we do not worry about such people.
Well, we're not in your country, Ali.
Indeed, we are not. Please, cover your legs.
What did you say?
In my country, women do not show off their bodies.
Why not?
And they do not question their men.
Ali, I'm going to go and powder my nose. And whilst I'm away, would you be so kind as to sit on this?
That's not what I'm saying, no, boss. It's just that... No, look, I know how to do my job. It's just that some of the punters round here are getting a bit... What's the word? Big. That's it. Big. No, boss.
Evening, Raymond.
Oi! Who are you?
You just shouted down your boss's ear off.
Never you mind what I did or I didn't do. And my name ain't Raymond.
What is it then?
Richard.
Ah, Dick. Couldn't happen to a nice fella. Let us in, Dick.
You ain't going in there.
Look, I've been parking a car. I'm with a group.
Now listen, you. Don't you get stroppy with me.
Look, what is it with you nightclub? Is this a nightclub or what?
Yeah, a members-only club, and you ain't a member.
Well, all right then, all right. I'll join. How much?
No, you can't join.
Why can't I join?
Because, pal, I says you can't join. You can't join, because I don't like your attitude.
Well, I can't think of it. I don't like your attitude neither.
I couldn't give a monkey's now on your toes before I give you a slap.
Oh, yeah, you come near me, pal. I'll hit you so many times you'll think you're surrounded.
Oh, yeah? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fancy your chances then, eh?
No, I don't. Oh, it's just... My mate one top does. Talk about Saved by the Bell, eh? It's a good job you came out there. You know what I mean, Harry? I was going to lay in. You know what I mean, Harry? I don't have my own strength, you see, one top.
You left me unprotected. You are never to leave my side, you understand that? Never. You will be punished for this. Punished.
Hey, turn it in, pal.
Take your hands off me.
Well, stop having a go at my mate one top then.
This so-called mate of yours is my bodyguard. He left me unprotected.
Shut up, you Franny. What's up?
Take your hands off me, you servant. You in for the...
Turn it in, pal. You want fuck?
And then you tried to punch him.
Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Look, I know this guest of ours is a bit of a Burke, but you were supposed to be showing him a good time. So what do? Take him to a disco and take a swing at him.
Well, he was having a go at one top, wasn't he?
He's a guest. He does as he likes.
Oh, don't be silly, Daddy.
What did you say?
Well, you would have done the same thing yourself.
Ali's father is one of my
You would have
biggest...
done the same thing yourself, business or not business. The thing is, what are we going to do to stop Ali punishing his bodyguard?
I don't know what I can do under the circumstances.
But, Daddy, all one top... I mean, his bodyguard did was to look after Jim at the door. He left Ali for 2 minutes, and for that he's going to be punished.
I hear what you're saying, Sarah, but I'm not sure I can poke my nose in where it won't be welcomed.
Your father's right, Miss Sarah. I have some first-hand knowledge of these matters. I spent some 5 years in the service of my country, out in Arab lands.
The fuzzy-wuzzy campaign, was it? Still got them 4 white feathers.
If only we knew what the punishment would be.
Well, your desert sheikhs are a right dab hand at giving out smack legs, aren't they, Governor?
By our standards, they don't mess about.
Oh, indeed. In some of these countries, they cut off the hands of thieves.
Yeah. That's why they ain't got a cricket team.
What is this one top?
Well, it's the nickname I gave him. I asked him his real name and he never said nothing. In fact, he ain't said a dicky bird since he's been here, not one word.
It's just possible that he can't speak at all.
What do you mean, can't?
Well, the cutting out of a servant's tongue was considered an appropriate punishment.
Shut up, you're talking fairy tales.
Oh, no, I'm not. And in certain cases, I can see the reason why.
Turn it in, will you?
Yeah. And in certain other cases, especially where the big cheese had a harem of wives and a daughter to protect, the cutting didn't stop at the tongue.
Not the orchestras.
I don't think I understand.
Excuse me, Miss Sarah, and not just the orchestras, laddie.
Not the conductor and all.
The lot.
What was that? I missed it.
Yeah, I bet that's what One Top said and all. Shame for such a big bloke and all.
Look, we can't let Ali punish that man.
There ain't a lot more he can do to him, love.
Well, as a fellow at the embassy knows Ali's father, he might be able to help.
Thank you, Daddy.
But I'm not promising anything, mind.
Right, I'm going to bed. Night, Henry. Thanks for the dance we never had, James. Night.
Good night, darling.
You know, Henry, the more I think about pruning little bits off the servants, the more I like the idea.
Oh, indeed, sir.
And I wasn't just thinking of the tongue.
Well, I'll be off to bed then. I'm feeling right knackered.
You're reading my mind, son.
Well, I'm surprised to see you down so early. What with all the night clubbing into the small hours?
Yeah. Me and Sarah was home and in bed by half 11.
Oh, naughty boy.
You got a one-track mind, you have it, and the train only goes up it one way and all.
Well, Connie cooked breakfast for One Top and he isn't down yet, so you can have it.
What is it?
I make first-class wife, yes?
Oh, yes. And Idi Amin is alive and well and working at Waterloo Station.
Naughty boy. Good morning. Now then, do sit down. My, you are a big boy, aren't you?
You're going to be well disappointed there, darling.
Now then, Pet, what would you like?
Tube of super glue if it ain't too late.
I don't think he understands me, you know. Would you like eggs? You know. Chicken? Quack, 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 quack.
Free range or battery?
You'll get the battery. Sultan's battery.
Hey, look at that. He got a lot like our Terry.
God, that was funny, Jim.
Right, what have I told you about sneaking up on people, Terry? Did he maybe drop Miss Paula's egg?
Did Miss Paula really lay an egg, Jim?
You boy.
Right then, you lot. What's going on? Is he having some kind of a fit?
Could be, Henry, yeah.
Feels normal. I've seen this sort of thing before, you know. When I was in Silverani...
Look, he just came in, took one look at that Connie's breakfast and walled up. There you go.
It could be a rare tropical disease.
What, like frostbite? That's a rare tropical disease. Isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Very funny. The poor fellow's demented.
Yeah. Hope what he's got ain't catching. I mean, you had your hand on his napper, haven't you?
Catch him? Nonsense. Nonsense.
Well, you never know with these rare tropical diseases, you know, Mr. Compton.
Utter nonsense, Paula. Now then, lady, the master would like a word with you in a study.
Right. Here, just had a thought.
A thought from you is about as rare as Halley's Comet.
Me and One Top shook hands last night. I mean, what if that contagious tropical disease is catching?
Oh, don't be silly. There's nothing to worry about.
You're right. Nothing to worry about. Look, Henry, oh, he's got me. I've got it.
Thank you.
You wanted a word, Gov?
Yes, come in, son. This is Mr. Kazim, Senior Cultural Attaché at Ali's Embassy. My chauffeur, James.
Salam alaikum, mate.
Now, seeing as both of you were so interested in the future welfare of Ali's manservant, Mr. Kazim has kindly offered to mediate in this matter. Mr. Kazim?
Ali bin Fawaz is a young man with much to learn about the world. Because of your concern, I have had a long talk with him. I went to great lengths to explain that here in the Western world, people and customs are so very different.
But surely he must have realised that before coming to London.
That is true, but being told something and experiencing it firsthand is a very different, Miss Sarah.
I'll drink to that. Sorry.
So what will happen to this man? Will he be punished?
He did wrong.
Yeah, but... I mean, he did wrong for the right reasons.
Manservant himself knows that he has done wrong. He will expect to be punished. If he's not, it will result in a great loss of face for all concerned.
Losing face is the last of One Top's troubles.
On my advice, when they return, manservant will spend 1 whole month guarding Ali's father's older wives.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad, does it?
No.
Of course, manservant has 3 very beautiful wives of his own, who he will miss very dearly.
Well, I mean, if he's had 3 of his own wives.
In my country, that is not a problem.
3 wives and no orchestra is a problem in any country. You want to wind up?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kazim. You should have seen your mush.
I felt for it. You and Henry, I'm going to get even, well, with him. I'll get even with him, innit? You wait till I see that Henry. Hello, Henry. Morning.
Good morning, lad. You were saying?
I don't touch it. You started it off again. Hey, it's gone again.
Help me.
Oh, I feel right.
No, stay away, no.
I'll give him wind me up.
Forgive my staff, Mr. Kazim. They have a rather peculiar sense of humor.
I can see that. I don't think Ali's quite ready for Henry and your chauffeur yet.
I don't think any of us are.
And thank you, Robert, for all your hospitality.
My home is your home, Ali.
I have learned much. And Sarah,
Come and see us at any time, Annie.
it will be my pleasure.
Sir.
Thank you, Henry. You also have been most kind. Ah, that will be Mr. Kazim's chauffeur.
You are most welcome, sir.
A creep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, our 2 countries share a similar custom.
What's that then?
I reckon that puts you in your place, laddie.
One top's leg in it. Come on, people who talk about us. You take care of yourself, big fella. All right, and look after them old biddies.
Stay cool, my man.